Welcome to the Sheff United Way. My name is Hal. Always great to be back, and particularly when talking about a new signing. Luke Thomas has joined Sheffield United on a season-long loan. This is one of our Who Is He series of videos. Feels like I've done quite a lot of these. That's because I have. What is this now? 9 signings. It is utter madness. And actually, if you do want to check out on this channel, Nick finding out when this deal was close with Jack, a Leicester City fan, and get a little bit more insight from a Leicester City perspective. What you're going to get from me is as much as I've been able to ascertain about this player. And if you've watched these series of videos, you'll know I do my level best to bring as much info as possible. Luke Jonathan Thomas, a 22-year-old, 5'11", a little bit tall for my liking, a left-sided, left-footed player who can play left back, left wing back, or left midfield. He's contracted to Leicester City, according to websites, until the 30th of June 2024, which they could look to extend with their option to extend. He's represented England at various youth levels, from under 18, under 19, under 20, and under 21 level. He's been capped 15 times. And in fact, on the 14th of June, Thomas was included in the England squad for the 2023 UEFA European Under-21 Championship. He started in the semi-final victory over Israel, a game I watched, and I remember him playing well. In total, in that competition, he played 180 minutes, and it was a successful summer as England lifted the Under-21 European Championship trophy. Now, for many, this signing, I believe, will be seen as very low risk, a low-risk, season-long loan signing. With United suffering our customary left wing-back injury crisis, I think it was deemed necessary to bring in a replacement for Lowe, Osborne and Rhys Norrington-Davies. There had been strong links for Luke with Leeds United. Maybe it was the pull of the Premier League that had seemingly done it for Thomas. That, and maybe Leicester not wanting to give him to a direct league rival. And Sheffield over Leeds, an easy decision. Of course, 2 domestic loans are allowed. This counts as 1 from everything that I've been able to read. So 1 more. Let's look at who Luke Thomas is. He was born in Leicestershire and joined the Leicester City Academy in 2008 from local club Riverside FC. Initially, he had hoped to become a striker. His hero was the man who inspired him to get into football, Arsenal legend Thierry Henry. However, by the time he was playing for City's under-14 side, Thomas was impressing many onlookers with his displays on the left for the young Foxes, and his position was transformed. Of course, so was Thierry Henry's. I remember him initially being a left midfielder. But anyway, in the summer of 2018, he was nominated for Leicester's Young Player of the Season prize. That's Luke Thomas, not Thierry Henry. And went on to become an established member of Leicester's development squad for that 2019-20 season. He did scoop the Leicester City Development Squad Player of the Year award at the end of that. So he's worked his way through the ranks successfully to become a member of the Foxes' first-team squad, albeit this season, Leicester City manager and former West Bromwich Albion midfielder Enzo Maresca has seen fit to leave him out, and indeed let him go out on loan in this year of his contract, which, as I say, websites are saying is the final year of his contract. This became most apparent that he wasn't fancied by Enzo when loanee Callum Doyle won the battle for left-back at the start of the Championship season. There was some thought that Thomas would play in the League Cup, but then the signs he was headed out of the door became even clearer when he was absent from the squad, which beat Tranmere in the League Cup on Tuesday night. Doyle can move into a left centre-back role, and Leicester fans have shared that Thomas isn't that well suited to playing the type of system, the type of style, the tactics that Maresca has implemented, where a left-back can seamlessly slip into a left centre-back role. Apparently, Doyle can do that. Does that signal a lack of versatility? Well, perhaps. I mean, Leicester fans were hoping that Thomas would have kicked on a bit more since getting into the first team, and maybe he just needs a change of scenery to achieve his potential. Let's hope so. But this is a position, I think, and I mean this in a position, the club and the player, that we didn't think we would find ourselves in at this stage of the season. But here we are. Jack from the Final Whistle YouTube channel, who I kindly say join Nick, and I mentioned that at the start of this video here on Sheff United Way, do watch that video, suggested that Thomas is a confidence player. Well, 𝗍𝗂, in my opinion, seems good at bringing the best out of players that need a confidence boost. This could be the perfect switch for Luke at the perfect time. He's played in the top flight 56 times for the Foxes, scoring once. That goal was a big one too. Thomas scored his first Premier League goal for Leicester City in a 2-1 away victory over Manchester United, the first win at Old Trafford for the Foxes since 1998. And in his top-flight Leicester career, he's managed to add 2 assists. He's never been sent off, but he has seen 7 yellows. He's also experienced in Europa League football, playing 10 times in that competition, scoring once. That strike coming in a memorable game, a 3-3 draw at Braga, and their wonderful built in the mountains stadium. And he's assisted once in the Europa League as well. Luke even started at wing-back in their FA Cup final win over Chelsea in 2021. So in his entire Leicester City career in the first team, it's 85 games, 2 goals, 5 assists, and 12 yellows. I mentioned his preferred positions. Now, at a push, he's been put at right-back and once at centre-back. So it isn't beyond the realms, but it looks unlikely that he'll play in either of those positions. It was actually on the 16th of July, 2020, that Luke Thomas, after coming through the ranks at what we know is his boyhood club, joining at the age of just 7, was included in Brendan Rodgers' Matchday squad for the visit of Sheffield United. Yes, he made his professional debut in that 2-0 Premier League win for Leicester against the Blades. He came on as a result of an injury to first team, then left back for Leicester, Ben Chilwell. Provided an assist as well for the first goal. So another memorable day for Luke. That one, it was also a memorable day on the December 2021 season. His performance against Liverpool at the age of 20. Indeed, he may never forget his performance against a certain Mo Salah. He was part of the defence that prevented the Liverpool forward from scoring. Here's a quote from a Talk Sport article written at the time. Thomas had a superb evening, stopping Salah from adding to his 15 goals in 19 games. And here's what James Maddison said at the time. Stop checking what everyone's saying about your performance versus Salah, bro. Maddison apparently shouting that at his happy teammate in a video posted on Instagram. James Maddison has actually praised Thomas publicly several times and apparently even recommended him to Leeds boss Daniel Farke. That's, again, according to TalkSport. What do we know about his time now with United? We know he's going to wear the number 14 for United, our 9th signing of the season, 9th. His main attributes, the things he's good at, are his crossing, his dribbling, running with the ball, got a good first touch, decent marking and passing. He's got good technique. He's got a determined mentality with excellent work rate. He's also fairly quick with good stamina. Now, there have been Leicester City fans suggesting he's not quite the strongest, and his positioning has been called into question. When commenting on this signing, Blades boss 𝗵𝗍𝗶𝗲 said, Luke has got a top pedigree. He's a good young player who also has a wealth of experience at Premier League level. What also impressed me was that he was hungry to come in and is keen to get started. Lucas said, I think this is a huge moment. Getting game time and getting into the team here is a key thing for me. I want to be playing as many games as possible, especially in the Premier League. My career has gone well so far. I've won a few things, but hopefully I can continue that here. Yes, he might win the Premier League. Possibly not this season. What are your thoughts on this addition? Do United need more experience rather than another youngster? That's one question we could pose. Is he too lightweight, not strong enough in possession? Or will he prove to be the second coming of the on-loan John Harley? Who plays left wing-back? Thomas or 𝗟𝗏? Or is it 𝗟𝗏𝗂? And if Luke does well, will Leicester trigger an option to extend his contract? And then if Sheffield United want to sign him, we're looking at spending more cash. Pop your thoughts, please, in the comments below. Thank you, as ever, for watching.